One more note right before we actually get into the curriculum. I promise we're going to get to it next time. Remember, everything I'm showing you here is what I've found works the best with the students I've worked with, both in regular school settings and in one-on-one tutoring. You can modify this as needed. Any part, don't feel like you have to teach one part only and then the next part. You can stretch one part longer if you find the child needs extra help with it. If there are other little things you remember that you learned in school that fit in between what I'm teaching, by all means add them. If you know of worksheets, if you know of textbooks that you want to add, this is for you to modify as needed. You know what this child needs and the best way that they work better than anybody else does. And if you want to work completely just from a notebook and you don't want to make all these extra worksheets and books, that's fine too. Remember, you still have to write it out by hand every time, and you're not going to be photocopying as much, but it might sound like more work in one sense, but maybe it's less work because you don't have to photocopy or run to the store. You do however you think it will work, but these features are just to give you a guide. Now, remember, as you're working on your child's curriculum, you can use your regular schools, public schools, private schools to supplement their education. If you feel that you can't teach science, that they're going to get a much better hands-on feel in a lab, send them to the public school for the science courses. If you want them to take baseball, they can take a sport or drama or something with the regular public schools or private schools. You pay the taxes for those public schools whether you send a child or not. So it's not like you're doing anything that's putting them out of the way. Make sure you check legally. If they give you a hard time, push and check with all the representatives. I've never heard of a case where it wasn't allowed. So feel free to design your child's curriculum as you see is best for them.